Played 5 minutes and 50 seconds in the third period. Face off to the left of Tretiak. Milan Novi's out there with Pozar and Hlinka. And the puck rolls back to Keuchel. Over to Pozar. Shoots it in. Tretiak out of the net. Left it there for Pervukin. Pervukin, number 5, backhands it out to center ice. Here's a 2-on-1 break. Soviets going in on goal. Faking a shot. Passing in front. They score. Golikov makes it 3-0.
Well, there are two happy brothers, the two Golikovs, to have the Soviets go ahead. Here's the 2-on-1 opportunity. Pervukin shoots it out. The Czechoslovakian defender isn't able to tie it up at the blue line. Here the 2-on-1 is created, faking the shot, down, holding onto it, putting it across to his brother, just putting the puck over top of Polacek. The 2-on-1 again, fake the shot, hold, defender goes down, throws it to the far side, giving that open side of the net as Polacek. You just see Golikov put it in the net as he goes behind.
Vladimir Golikov makes it 3-0 for the Soviet Union. The time of the goal, 6 minutes and 10 seconds of the third period. And that's a big goal for the Soviet Hockey Club. Petrov moves to center ice now with Mikhailov and Harlamov on the wing. Novak will take the face-off for Czechoslovakia.
Get this goal, get on the scoreboard. It's very important, every goal.
Puck rolls underneath the Soviet player, Petrov, and he makes sure it stays there, and we get another whistle. With 1 minute and 52 seconds remaining in Zigankov's penalty. Now the Soviet team hold up the face-off as Petrov goes over to talk to the coach at the bench. Referee for the game is Ken Pierce of the United States. Schell of Hungary and Ferber of Sweden are the two linesmen. Puck rolls over to Chernik, trying to get it back to the point. Knocked off the puck by Mikhailov, who scoops it out to center ice. Dvorak, number 9, back inside his own blue line for Czechoslovakia. We played 7 minutes and 5 seconds in the third period. The Soviets lead 3-0. This is Peter Stastny coming to the Soviet line and over. Chernik takes the pass. Puck rolls into the corner, and the Soviets shoot it high and right down into the Czechoslovakian zone. Mikosh goes back, number 4. Setting up in this power play, 1 minute and 12 seconds. 3-0 for the Soviet Union over Czechoslovakia. This game live on the full CTV network from Prague, Czechoslovakia. Here's Hlinka in the corner, chased by Vasiliev. Pass comes back to the line. Bubla getting set, gets a shot away. Tretiak takes no chances and smothers it quickly.
Well, so far the Czechoslovakian power play hasn't been as awesome as it was earlier in the tournament. In fact, the difference in the previous game with the Soviet Union, Czechoslovakia had 2 power play goals, and that was the edge that they needed to win that previous hockey game 6-4.
7 seconds left in the penalty. Hlinka slaps the puck back to Bubla. Bubla into the corner to Novi. Novi trying to get someone in scoring position. Shoots to the front. They score! Hlinka scores for Czechoslovakia.
Well, just as we said it, there it was. Hlinka gets it back on the scoreboard here. The first power play goal, Zigankov just came out of the box, but Hlinka was able to get in front of Tretiak, control that puck and put it over. Here it comes back to Bubla. He moves it into the corner. Now watch Hlinka move right in front. At the far side, his teammate is holding off the other Soviet defender, gives him time to come back and put it high up over. But this is what the Europeans do. They have that interference or screening. Look at his teammate holding that other defender off so he has enough room to make the move and put it up over Tretiak.
And the time of the goal, 8 minutes and 42 seconds. The first goal of the game for Czechoslovakia. And it's their very popular captain, Hlinka, getting the goal at 8:42. And it's 3-1 for the Soviet Union. Both teams at full strength. The puck goes over to Lebedev. Lebedev is bumped against the boards there on the far side by Augusta, and we get a whistle. Soviets 3 and Czechoslovakia 1. And that has brought the crowd to life here in Prague. Off the boards, Augusta tries to clear it in. It's shot into the corner. Martinez spun around by Fedosov, rolling puck in front, and covering up was Alexander Golikov. Golikov racing back for the Soviets. Shoots it right to Holacek. Over to Martinez. Martinez over to an open wing. Augusta goes after it. Shot it into the Soviet zone on a weak backhander. Zagankov covers up. He's bumped against the boards, and Lebedev brings it out. Lebedev to center ice. Coming over the line is Golikov. Stops. Back to Fedosov. His shot deflected in front. Back to Zlutov. And a good defensive play by Caberly as he covers up.
Well, we have to keep reminding the fans at home now, if this two-goal margin stays the way it is, it means that they each have a win against one another. The margin in each of the games was still 2 goals, so they go to the third, which is they look at the goals for and against for each of the teams throughout the tournament, and at the present time, the Soviets have an edge. So it's very important that Czechoslovakia gets another goal here. Even if they lose this game by only 1 goal, they will still be the world's champions because they have the edge in the goals in the 2 games.
And we played 9 minutes and 31 seconds in the third period. 3-1 for the Soviet Union. That backhand shot from Zagankov goes wide. Mikosh tries to get it out. Fedosov keeps it in. And his shot bounced off Mikosh and went wide. Now Chernik will try. Chernik brings it out for Czechoslovakia. Coming up over the Soviet line. Passes in front, and Peter Stastny couldn't get a shot away as it's shot right back out. 4 seconds before the midway point of the third period. And there the horn goes. This is the World Hockey Championship on CTV. And welcome back. Augusta, number 16. Goes in behind his own goal. Watch there. Now leads the Czechoslovakian attack. Coming straight up the middle. Both teams at full strength. Shoots it into the corner. Fedosov goes in quickly after it and gets there for the Soviets, but can't get it out. Zajac gets a shot deflected in front, and Tretiak covered up. Off the boards, Fedosov bumps. Augusta goes in after it. He's turned around by Zlutov. The puck rolls to Novi. Novi pins the Soviet player. Now 2 players collide, and Zlutov gets it outside the line. And we have exactly 5 minutes remaining. Faking a shot, moving towards the goal, a pass in front, and that's intercepted by Billy Letnov as he's bumped against the boards by Chernik. And the 2 Soviet players try to hold it there to get a whistle. Billy Letnov holding it there, and finally, whistle is blown, and we'll get that face-off.
Well, the official now, here we see the pressure being put on by the Czechoslovakian team. There's the first little deflection from in front of the net. Tretiak kicks out. Here we see Fedosov just moving it behind the net. But the official, there are a few little hooks, a few little grabs and so on. But he's going to let the players decide this. He doesn't want to call a penalty with so much resting on this hockey game so late in the game. But he's just going to let them go.
And we're into the final 4 minutes and 35 seconds. The Soviet Union leading 3-1. Earlier today, Canada won a bronze medal, defeating Sweden 3-2. And the goal scorers for Team Canada today were Marcel Dion, Sharpley, and Hickey. Puck is dropped, comes back to the Dvorak, fires it to the other side. Mikosh's shot was deflected and just went wide. Chernik bumps with the Soviet player, and it's brought out by Mikhailov, cleared to an open wing. Mikosh backhands it, hits the linesman, rolls to Fedosov at center. He's bumped by Marian Stastny to Peter Stastny, and the puck just rolled off his stick. Back come the Soviets. A good check there as Mikhailov is hit by Dvorak. Marian Stastny over the line. Back to Peter Stastny. Lets it go. And that hockey in net with instructions from the bench to come out when they get the advantage of that puck. Here's the play. Golikov coming on the left wing side. He's pinned against the boards by Dvorak. Puck rolls into the corner. Lebedev is bumped. Golikov goes after it, took a weak shot. Dvorak slaps it, but not out. Kept in there by Golikov. It rolls towards the net. And here's Holinka. 1 minute. 1 minute left in the game. 3-1 for the Soviet Union. Intercepted by Golikov. Coming in with Lebedev. And the puck rolls right to Holacek. He lost control of it, but the rebound was taken by Golikov and deflected wide. And that was a dangerous play as Holacek misjudged the puck as he tried to hit it away.
Well, not only was it a dangerous play, but I wonder if the coaching staff were second-guessing themselves a little bit that they didn't take the goaltender out with 1:28 left, because now they've got less than a minute to play. The face-off just at the blue line, they may not be able to get him out at this point. But here we see Holacek. Whoops, the stick goes over the top, doesn't get all the wood on it, and Golikov almost had a layup.
44 seconds left. And the Soviets lead 3-1. Face-off directly in front of Holacek, outside the Czechoslovakian blue line. Marian Stastny, Peter Stastny, and Chernik out there for Czechoslovakia. The Soviets shoot it right in. And back after it is Dvorak. Dvorak ahead to Peter Stastny. Stastny coming up to center. Shoots it into the Soviet zone. And back into the corner after it goes Chernik. He couldn't get it. Slapped into the corner. Chernik trying to come up with it. Here's Marian Stastny. Back to Chernik. And he couldn't get a shot away, and we have 20 seconds left. 20 seconds left in the game as the puck is cleared down the ice into the Czechoslovakian zone. And nearly come again. Marian Stastny. 10 seconds left. And it stopped at the Soviet line there by Mikhailov. Pass to Petrov. 5 seconds. Holacek gets to it, and the horn goes. And look at that Soviet bench. They win by 2 goals, and they win the gold medal. And they're throwing their sticks up over the glass to the Soviet supporters.
Well, what a disappointment this is to the Czechoslovakian national team. They won the last 2 World Championships. And, you know, sometimes when you have too much going